understand that the Lord is sovereign and that he works according to his own work. And no matter what happens, no matter how things go down, if you believe that God has assigned you your space and your place on this celestial ball, let nobody turn you around. Excuse me, but there is, y'all know I'm old and I'm just crazy. I just don't care anymore. But let me tell you, this piece is for all of us, and particularly for my grandson over there. That, you know, old folks used to say, don't you let nobody turn you around. Come on, help me with that. Don't you let nobody turn. Don't you let nobody turn it. Please, Lord, to Galilee. Now listen. Step in the water was cold, but don't let nobody turn. Don't you let nobody. Keep on to Galilee. Let me stop there. Let me preach this sermon here. See, no one should turn you around when the Lord has assigned you and you know he signed you your place. Walk with me for a minute. In the text, Jesus stands before a makeshift tribunal, being with the intention of extracting from him that what could be classified as self-incriminating information. At being interrogated, he pleaded the fifth. He would say nothing. Because he knew that the purpose of the interrogators was up to no good. See, they didn't really want to know if he was the Son of God. In fact, they knew that he was the Son of God because all he had done was come to do good in front of their eyes. They knew he was the Son of God, and because he threatened their establishment, he had to go. Thus, it was the mere plot to justify their actions of putting him to death. Hear me now. What I'm telling you is that here are some folk who are going to try to kill Jesus. But the fact is, Jesus is not playing into their hands. See, when all Jesus had done was to redirect man's spiritual life from that which the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the religious leaders refused to be turned from his destiny. They threatened him, but he stood his ground. And I come to tell you today that when God has assigned you your destiny in life, don't you let nobody turn you around. Notice they said to him as he stood there, they said, tell us plainly. Don't make us guess now. Tell us plainly. We don't even want to talk about it or have dialogue. You just tell us plainly. Are you the Christ? Guess what he did? He answered, not because he would not allow himself to be distracted from the purpose of his destiny. As they asked him the question, he would not answer. And as a result of not answering, he was not afraid of incriminating himself. But Jesus has a way of looking in your heart and see exactly what that hypocritical disposition is, where they were. He knew that they were trying to distract him for his identity and his purpose. But he would not let anybody or anything distract him and keep him from reaching his destiny. I say, don't you let nobody turn you around. Don't you If God got a call on me, I got to preach. I got to sit in the amen corner. I got to do all of this stuff. I got to stop living. Let me tell you something. It may not even be associated with the function of the organized church. But the more, listen, the more integrity that he puts within you is what it is that drives the assignment that he gives you. You listen, if you have moral integrity, you employ that integrity wherever you go and whatever you're doing. You might be a street sweeper, but God knows that if you are sweeping the street, and if you are getting paid for sweeping the street, sometimes you don't get paid. You do it because it needs to be done. Slow down, Sal. Slow down. Y'all, excuse me. When you talk about integrity,